Welcome back to episode 22. Lim, wow, you guys look so cute, Lim says sarcastically. JK, I'm here, so let them go. Lim, who says I'm letting anyone go. JK, you really are a piece of trash. Let them go. Why are you hurting him like this? Lim, because he deserves it. You both do actually. My demands were very simple. Had you both agreed to it, I wouldn't have to resort to violence. JK, you have no right to treat things like this. He is just a toy. He is a person and you can't expect people to do whatever you want. This world doesn't revolve around you. Lim, it's your or heck does if I want to. JK, what's the point of doing all this? You have already lost. He's after you anyways, so just give up now, Lim. If I'm going to down, then I will take you both with me to heck. JK, stop this craziness. Do you think you will get away with this? Jungkook asked in an attempt to buy time. Do you know that Jungkook had gone alone to meet Lim? At first, Do had refused to let Jungkook go alone, but eventually relented. They had installed a tracking app on their phones so that Doyeon could know where Jungkook was. Do had informed the police about everything and they were finally on move. JK just hoped he wouldn't be late. Lim was enjoying watching Jungkook trying to console them while Tete sobbed hypocritically, but it wasn't enough. He wanted to see more pain in their eyes. Lim, I wonder what sort of face you will make if I break your boy in front of your eyes. That look of devastation would be worth it all. Lim clenched evenly. JK, don't you dare let him go, you jock. Just let my husband go. Jungkook struggled violently against the restriction but only made the rope cut his wrist. Lame before that, why don't I let them watch you getting beaten? Started kicking Jungkook as JK crawled himself in to minimize the damage. He just wanted to get his hands free. Then JK would kill them all. Lim picked up the bottle on the table and hit Jungkook on head with it. For a few minutes, JK was disoriented. Fortunately, he didn't lose consciousness. He could feel blood trickling down his face, but hardly cared about that. JK picked up broken piece of bottle and tried to cut the rope subtly. Taehyung screamed when Lim hit Jungkook with the bottle. He felt so helpless right now. All they could do was screaming and cry while Jungkook was suffering. It all started because of him, and Jungkook was paying price for it. They raced frequently, hoping to get the rope to loosen. Lim was laughing when he saw Taehyung futile attempt to free himself. Lim, you are so adorable, Taehyung. You look prettier while crying. I like this look on your face. They will hurt you. You hurt Jungkook. He sniffed. JK. Lim, oh, you are threatening me. Did the boy learn to act tough? You are a weakling. Do you think you can do anything? All you have got good is at causing trouble. They don't hurt Jungkook. They will do as you say, but don't hurt Jungkook anymore. They begged. Lim, now I like the sound of that. Do you hear him, Jungkook? JK, Tete, don't listen to him. Jungkook tried to pacify Taehyung. Lim, Jungkook, watch. I say, claim your husband. JK, no, don't. Stop this, Lim. Lim, your Tete, give me permission. I have his consent, right, Taehyung? Yes, just let Jungkook go. Lim, I will once I get what I want. Why don't we get comfortable on the couch while your husband washes? Lim untied Taehyung from the chair and Taehyung immediately smacked him on his face and ran towards Jungkook. Lim quickly recovered and grabbed Taehyung by hair, dragging him as they screamed. By the time Jungkook had cut the rope tying his hand, he lunged at Lim and slapped his face, making him release Taehyung. Jungkook pulled Taehyung behind him as he saw Lim take out a knife. Lim, he wouldn't get out of here alive. JK, Taehyung, get out of here. Tae is not leaving you. JK, listen to me now. Taehyung, go. Tae, no, not without you, no. Lim attacked Jungkook, managing to slash his arm, but Jungkook got hold of his hand and twisted it behind his back. They fought as Taehyung sobbed and screamed because Lim had managed to stab Jungkook once in his stomach. Jungkook fell down to the floor and Lim started chasing Taehyung. Taehyung tripped over something and fell down. They crawled backwards as Lim advanced towards him. Before Lim could harm him, police arrived at the scene. They arrested Lim. Taehyung ran towards Jungkook, who was bleeding on the floor. Jungkook had lost consciousness as Taehyung shouted his name. Look at his hands covered with his husband's blood, hating himself more by every second. Hours tickled by and day turned into night, but Taehyung didn't move from his seat. Operation had been successful. Knife didn't touch any organs. All they had to wait for Jungkook to wake up. Taehyung could feel his heart humming in his chest, afraid something would go wrong again. Doyeon had gone home to change and bring dinner for Taehyung. Jimin and Yoongi had dropped by. When they heard about this, they had offered to stay so that Taehyung could have some rest, but Taehyung refused to budge even an inch from Jungkook's side. What if Jungkook woke up and Tae wasn't here? What if something went wrong while Tae was away? Not that he could do anything to help, but still, as long as he was beside Jungkook, he could watch over Jungkook. It was around 2 in the morning when Jungkook gained consciousness. He tried to sit up, but winced because of pain. Taehyung immediately woke up, and when he saw Jungkook looking at him, Tae let out a strangled cry of relief and worry as he embraced him tightly. Tae couldn't believe Jungkook was awake. He quickly called the nurse and doctor. They checked few things and seemed everything okay. Tae, are you okay? You aren't hurt anywhere, right? Tae, how can you worry about me when you are the one on the hospital bed? JK, how can I not? You was kidnapped because of me. Tae, shut up. If anything, it's all my fault. You got stabbed because of me. To be precise, this all started because of me. Jungkook, I was so afraid, scared of losing you. I wouldn't have been able to live if something had happened to you. JK, Taehyung, don't feel guilty. It wasn't our fault. We just had misfortune of meeting some really cruel person, and that's not something we just say. I don't know what did I ever do to meet someone like you. If it's God's way of paying me back for all that abuse I had gone through, then it was worth it. You were worth it. JK कहते थे, anyone would be nothing short of lucky to have you by his side. It's their loss that they couldn't realize what they had. Jungkook smiled lovingly at him. I'm sorry, no amount of sorry would be enough, but I'm really sorry, Jungkook, for JK. Taehyung, what did I tell you just now? They understand, but it's hard to not hate myself. JK, stop. Let's stop doing that now, hitting ourselves. We have done enough of that right now. We hated ourselves. Little things that should have made us love ourselves only ended up being flaws. You and I aren't flaws. Would have broken. We were just abandoned. And it's okay if we aren't perfect. It's right. As long as we are together, I promise you, it wouldn't be that bad. Couldn't stop the tears. You're right. We constantly craved this validation from our parents to feel wanted or even loved by that. But that's not how it should be. We were alive. That should have enough reason to love us. They JK, my tete is growing wise. They are. Maybe I am healing. A week later, Jungkook was discharged from the hospital. Lim had been arrested and indicated by the prosecution. Jungkook and Taehyung gave their testimonies against him, and case looked pretty much alright. Clara had stepped back, and Lim was left with support as all his alliances had abandoned him. JK, why are you here? Jungkook demanded. Mrs. Jian, is that how you welcome your parents? She said. JK, parents? I don't have any parents. Mrs. Jian, Jungkook, how dare you to disrespect us like that? He said through gritting teeth. JK, if that you think all about all the pain we had gone through, this is nothing, Jian. I'm sure living on your own had taught you a lesson or two. Shouldn't you came back now, JK? I have no intention of doing so, Jian. Jungkook, enough of your tantrum. Now came back home, JK. Home. That place wasn't anything but home. It was more like a prison to me. His father scoffed, Jian. All that luxury was prison to you. You weren't complaining when you had all that money at your disposal. His father commented, the money doesn't raise a child. It's your freaking job to do that. That you give Jungkook everything other than love. When was the last time you hugged him or complimented him or said you loved him? Do you even remember? Taehyung asked Jeon. No, right? Because you never did that. You should have loved him just because he is your son. He doesn't have to get first prize at school or get a deal signed or make profit for the company and get your love should have been there and the whole freaking time. There should be course of being a parent too. Shouldn't someone don't know how to be one? Jian, you have no manners. How dare you to say that? Mrs. Jian said angrily. They kindly get out of our lives or I would have to kick you out. Taehyung said seriously. Jian, Jungkook, will you let him talk like this to us? Jungkook scoffed. JK, he didn't say anything wrong. After this, his parents had left. Jungkook plopped down on the couch with a sigh. JK, the only reason they had here was to not let the company go to any cousins. They need a hair. That's the only time they remember they have a son. Jungkook, every child deserves parents, but not every parent deserves a child. Some people should never have kids. You and your parents are the best example. Taehyung's book was receiving favorable by public. It was a bestseller list for 5 weeks. He had been to sell many copies of the book, leading to permanent contract with the publishing house. People wanted to know the face behind the book and were continuously hyping it. Taehyung had started working on the next novel, which was going to be a rom-com. He felt like how he knew enough about love to write about it. Jungkook had succeeded in establishing his company with his team members. It was a marketing company and things looked pretty good for them. All that hard work had paid off. In the end, they had decided to move into new house they had bought. It had been hard living in the basement room, but they had managed. Now that money wasn't such a pressing issue, they decided to get their own place and decorate it the way they wanted. They had invited everyone for the housewarming party on the weekend. Doyeon, Seokjin, Namjoon, Kei, Bogum, Hobi, Jimin and Yoongi had arrived at the house, were memorized with the decor. It was a small but beautiful decoration. Hobi, guys, this is awesome, Hobi said. JK Taehyung decorated it all. Namjoon, bro, you have got a knack for interior designing, Namjoon exclaimed. Thanks. Have a seat, Taehyung said slyly. He was getting better to talking with others. His therapist had been quite happy with his progress. He regressed very rarely these days. He could manage his stress easily now. He felt comfortable with Jungkook's friend. He helped that. They were really warm and friendly. Taehyung and Jungkook had spent the afternoon preparing delicious snacks and food. Everyone was sitting in the living room and talking about something on or the other. For the first time in life, Taehyung felt what it must be like having a family, to have people who loved and cherished you without expecting anything in return. Namjoon and Seokjin had helped them with the hospital bills. Hobi and Doyeon had handled the official matter with the police regarding Lim. Jimin and Minho had his back when he ran into his parents few days ago. Kai and Minho and Yoongi had helped with moving everything to their new house. They had been really kind and understanding. Taehyung couldn't thank them enough. They had gone to such extent to help them. With them, Taehyung felt safe. Jin, let's have the cake, Jin said. The night ended with lots of laughter and warmth. They were in the bed when Taehyung looked at Jungkook and smiled. I'm so happy, Jungkook. It's a little scary. JK, why? Jungkook asked. I'm scared it's all be taken away from me. JK, Taehyung, happiness shouldn't scare you, Taehyung said timidly. But it does. It feels like something worse is waiting to happen. JK, it's all okay now. We had our share of misfortune. Now it's time to have for happy stuff. For sure. JK, of course, we have right to be happy, like everyone else. Thanks snuggled to Jungkook's chest, listening to his Heartbeat the. I like listening to your heartbeat. JK why the. It's reassuring. It's proof that it's all real, that it's all okay. To be continued. Hope this happiness stay in Taekook's life in real life and this story too. What do you think about this episode? Comment it down. See you again with the next episode. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye bye.